question number 56. Let's read the question. Consider the following statements. Students, in this question, we are given with 3 statements and we have to identify the correct one. Let's read the first statement. Thin layer chromatography is a type of partition chromatography. Student, this is an incorrect statement as thin layer chromatography is a type of adsorption chromatography. Moving to the next statement. Silica gel and alumina are commonly used adsorbents in adsorption chromatography. Student, this is also a correct statement. Moving to the third statement. In paper chromatography paper contains water trapped in it, which acts as stationary phase. Student, this is also a correct statement as students paper chromatography is a type of partition chromatography. In this chromatography, a special quality paper known as chromatography paper is used. This chromatography paper contains water trapped in it, which acts as a stationary phase. That means the statement B and C are correct. So the correct answer is option number 2. Moving to the next question, students, which is question number 57. Let's read it. If the rate constant of a reaction is 2.303 into 10 raised to the power minus 4 per second, then the time required to reduce 1.6 molar of the reactant to 0.4 molar is. We are also given with the value of log 2, which is required in this question. So log 2 is equals to 0.3. Let's start this question, students. Student, first of all, we are given with first order reaction. Here you can see the unit of rate constant, which is per second, which shows that the given reaction is first order reaction. So here I'm writing first order reaction. And for first order reaction, the time required is equals to 2.303 upon a rate constant, that is K, log initial concentration, that is R naught, upon the concentration left after time t, which is denoted as R. So student, let's put the values of K, R naught and R in the given equation. 2.303 upon 2.303 into 10 raised to the power minus 4. Since the value of rate constant is given here, then log initial concentration is 1.6 and the remaining concentration is 0.4. Now student, this 2.303 and this cancel out each other. This is equals to 4. So let's solve the equation further. 10 raised to the power 4 log 4. Now student, this is equals to 10 raised to the power 4 multiplied by 2 log 2. The value of log 2 is already given, which is equals to 10 raised to the power 4 into 2 into 0.3, which is equals to 6,000 seconds. Students, all the options are given in minutes, so we have to convert this time into minutes. For converting seconds into minute, we have to divide it by 60, which is equals to 100 minutes. That means the correct answer is option number 4. See students, in this question we require the value of log 2. Students, the best part of this question is that we were already given the value of log 2, which is required, right? But at times, if the value of log 2, log 3 not given, you have to learn those values. So make sure that you know the value of log 2, log 3, log 5, etc. Right? So moving to the next question, students, which is question number 58. Let's read it. The compound which contains 2 POH and 2 pH bonds is. Students, in this question we are given with 4 oxo acids of phosphorus and we have to identify that particular oxo acid which has 2 POH bonds and 2 pH bonds. And for this, first of all, we have to draw the structure of all the given oxo acids, right? So let us draw. So student, these are the structures of the given 4 oxo acids in the question. So we have to find out that oxo acids which contains 2 POH and 2 pH bonds. So clearly the correct answer is option number 1. It contains 2 POH bonds and 2 pH bonds. That means the correct answer is option number 1, that is H4P2 O5 contains 2 POH and 2 pH bonds. Here I'm writing correct answer is option number 1. Moving to the next question, students, which is question number 59. Let's read it. Reaction of benzoyl chloride with H2 palladium BaSO4 is known as. Students, acyl chlorides are hydrogenated over catalyst palladium on barium sulfate to give benzaldehyde, and this reaction is known as Rosenmund reduction. So that is, it is very clear that the correct answer is option number 3. I'm writing this reaction. Students, this reaction is Rosenmund reduction. Let's also discuss about the other reactions. Number 1 is Itard reaction. Students, Itard reaction is used for the preparation of benzaldehyde only from toluene. Let's discuss this reaction. Here I'm writing this reaction. Students, this reaction is Itard reaction. Now let us discuss Swartz reaction. Students, Swartz reaction is a halogen exchange reaction. This reaction is used for the preparation of alkyl fluorides from alkyl chlorides or alkyl bromides. I'm writing the reaction. So student, this is Swartz reaction. Moving to the last reaction, that is Clemmensen reduction. So Clemmensen reduction is used to convert aldehydes or ketones into alkanes. I'm writing this reaction. So students, it is very clear that the correct reaction is Rosenmund reduction. That means the correct answer is option number 3. Moving to the next question, students, which is question number 60. Let's read the question. A metal crystallizes as FCC crystal structure. If edge length of unit cell is 320 picometer, then the radius of the metal atom approximately will be. Student, first of all, we need to know the relation between the edge length of the unit cell and the radius of atom for FCC crystal lattice. Here I'm writing for FCC crystal lattice. For FCC crystal lattice, root 2a is equals to 4r. That means radius is equals to root 2 upon 4 into edge length. The edge length is 320 picometer, which is already given. So let's put the value of a here, is equals to root 2 upon 4 into, let's put the value of a, which is 320, which is equals to 113 picometer. That means the correct answer is option number 4. Moving to the next question, students.